Hello. Hello, welcome to our live stream. Mm. Welcome, guys. Long time no see. I'm so glad to see you again in our live stream. Okay. Today in our long time no see, I hope all of you are doing great. Today in our tea class, I would love to share this organic, one of my favorite Chinese white tea. This tea, unlike this tea is from a very special, unique place called Muotuo from Tibet. Uh, it sounds a little bit unbelievable, right? How a place with such high altitude could produce tea. 你好, tea, good teacher, hello. Yes, I forgot. It has been almost 2 weeks I haven't do any live streaming. Let me introduce myself. If it's the first time to attend our class, you are unfamiliar with our live stream, our T account. My name is Ita. I'm a professional Chinese tea sommelier and a Chinese artist, certified by Chinese Tea Science Society. In each tea class, I will select a premium Chinese tea to share how do we prepare this tea. Even you're new to Chinese tea, don't worry. Just say after this 1 hour lesson, you will definitely know how to prepare the correct tea. The tea I want to share with you today, this white tea was this white tea is from Chinese Muotuo County, Tibet, Tibet region. Basically, it's organic tea. This tea, as usual, let's look at this tea. Muotuo, this place I don't have ever heard. Tibet, I think you yeah when we talk about Tibet, what reminds of you in your mind? Maybe Himalaya, maybe the Potala place, maybe Buddhism actually. Yes, this tea is from a holy land. And yeah, I call it we in China we call Tibet as holy land, but in fact, it's true. This place where this tea from. This place was the last place in China to sex roads until in 2013. This place also around around the world on this earth preserves one of the most richest biodiversity, and besides, this land nowadays still remain is always regarded as the least polluted place because it's really far away from pollution, especially in the industry actually. Okay, this is our where this tea from. Why I don't just brew this tea directly because understanding tea before you drink it, it may help you to degustate it better. Why? Because for the white tea, when we white tea, and for uh, compare with other compare with other Chinese teas. Uh, in, uh, uh, According to different tea making process and tea professional oxidation level, we classify Chinese teas into six uh, types: uh, white tea, green tea, yellow tea, dark tea, uh, oolong, and black tea as well, right? So, but among six grain types, in fact, white tea is operated with the minimum, the simplest process, withering and drying. So the craftsmanship depends on designs, the features of white tea. Basically, white tea remains the most original flavor taste of the tea. That's why where it is tea from, the raw material quality designs determines very much the tea, the quality of tea, and the flavor and taste of this tea. This way English. Well, thank you. This is the background about our Tibet more toward white tea. During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay. Okay. Before I start our tea ceremony. This is our new arrival Chinese agarwood, pure agarwood incense. Hello, hello, Suwinder. Hello, nice. Hello, Louise. This is our new arrival, agarwood, from my island, Highland Island. It's made from pure agarwood. Uh, 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 Regarding agarwood, how we how do we use during Chinese tea ceremony? Because before we start to bring tea, we need to prepare the water, right? Mm. We need to prepare the water. That sometimes takes like 10 to 15 minutes. So it's the perfect time to burn an incense during the waiting time. This little agarwood. I also like white. Yeah, I love white tea as well. This is handcrafted. It's shaped like in Chinese called xiangyun, lucky cloud. Lucky cloud. The shape is very lovely. Don't underestimate this little piece. This lasts about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. The fragrance is wonderful. Mm. Agarwood, agarwood. Uh, this incense made from pure agarwood. I do know agarwood. Um, we both know that. Now I'm waiting for the water. Agarwood, especially when you like this room, I have been yeah almost 2 weeks. I haven't used it. So when you it's like a ritual. When you go into a new space, or when you this place, this room has been a while you haven't used it, you can just burn agarwood incense because agarwood can purify the air and besides can calm you down. That's if you're interested in anything we're showing a live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. See the beauty, the smoke just come out from this incense holder. Again, just display. Okay, let's return back to our room. it's written. Yeah, I can just see the Agawood. This I want to show you. Maybe. Mm. When you quite enjoy tea, you calm your you calm your mind. Yeah, that's a great description. Yeah, tea is a very good way to it's like a meditation to connect you and yourself. sometimes be sometimes we are not sometimes yeah we say I but me, but we are not really ourselves. So you take this every day 20 to 30 minutes to take cup tea for you. Take cup Prepare gong fu cha to take cup tea for you. It's very beneficial for beneficial for your mentality. This tea, as usual, let's look at this tea. Listen, I just fully enjoy. Just out of curiosity, will incense smell intervene with the tea aroma? Uh, um, that's a very good question. In general, we uh, burn. That's why earlier I before I burn the incense. Because in general, when we set up a Chinese tea ceremony, we need time to prepare the water. Uh, we need time to prepare the water. It takes like a 10 to 15 minutes. So the best time to burn the incense, to use incense, we when we just start our tea ceremony, when we still waiting for the water, because for this little incense, little incense, it lasts like around 20 minutes. 20 minutes is perfect time for you to prepare uh, the water, waiting for the water. Mm. So when the water is ready, when you start to boil the tea, the incense is finished. And besides, the incense can purify the air. So it's helpful for the concentration of tea ceremony. Okay. Now because today I'm showing you today here. But in general, okay, yeah, let's look at this tea. This tea physically, this tea is from physically. Can you see the difference from? This tea is not a mainstream. This tea is from Moto. It's not a mainstream white tea like Fuding. Probably some of you already, if you ever try any white tea, so it's ready. Let me. Can you see the color? First of all, let's look at the color of this tea. The color of this tea. You may notice that the color of this tea looks. This tea is a new tea. Was made last year, 2025. But from the color, you can see that the color looks a little bit darker, brown than compared with the fruiting white tea. In fact, do you know why? Because this tea, here there's no difference because the tea is made from different culture. This tea was growing up and produced in Motuo Metal, Tibet, made from 福鼎大牌、福鼎大好. That's the same cultivar like the 福鼎 white tea. So why the color looks different? The climate, climate, and because Motuo, Tibet, based on plateau climate, The sunshine is enough for the sunshine drying. So when you see this, the color of this tea, from the color of the white tea, uh, we can let's say we can uh, we can guess, we can imagine the what kind of drying process they use for this tea. Very clear, this tea was operated with sunshine drying. And then besides this tea, yeah, this tea, uh, the climate, the climate environment really shape this tea very, very much. Mm. Now I will show you this tea. The green recommendation is just like food and wine tea, tea to water ratio 1 to 30, water temperature above 90 degrees Celsius, or to just boil the water. If you want, if you personally for this tea, I just using just boiled water because for this tea, technically this tea, this tea I already evaluated and I really love it. There's no any uh, let's say flow. Uh, so if you want just using just boiled water, a steeping time a few seconds to a 15 seconds will be enough. Okay, as usual. This is I'm gonna use the guy one to bring this tea. Guy one. This is our new arrival, Guy One. Outside it's hand painted with Chinese calligraphy. This Guy One, personally, I often use. I really, I really love this Guy One, especially when I try a new tea drink alone because the volume is small, 80 to 100 ml. Okay, preheat to the Guy One. And besides this Guy One, this is our new arrival. We in Chinese call it 茶盏. Looks very elegant, right? Uh, it's a set, a cup. This set includes a cup and a saucer. A very beautiful song style. Preheat. The music is coming nice. Thank you. I just if we have any tea with you, let's tea together. You drink your tea and I'm sharing this organic more to white tea from Tibet. This this tea scoop, recently I really love it, especially in summertime. Very classical Chinese celadon. It's hand caked with a lotus leaf shape, and this is blooming lotus. A little frog here. It's a very lovely summer image. Summer image looks very interesting, and this is backside. Backside, you can see a lotus texture as well. Classical Chinese celadon. 月窑 This incense holder, it's a celadon incense holder as well. In summertime I always love green. Looks very refreshing. For this tea, you can see this tea is made from one bud with one leaf, two leaves, very high grade, very high grade. Uh, Today I just made a video to explain because sometimes I'm often asked in our live stream, do we have to rinse the tea? For this tea, there's no any need. For any kinds of high grade Chinese tea made from single bud, one leaf, one bud, two leaf. High grade Chinese includes white tea, green tea, yellow tea, black tea, actual high grade tea. You don't have to rinse it, okay? So pour water as gentle as possible. A few seconds to 15 seconds. If you have any questions, please feel free to share or comment. When you try this tea, you will definitely understand. Uh, in our lives, I always emphasize the environment. I always say the environment will shape the tea. Environment will emphasize the features of the tea. This is a great example because this tea is made from Fuding Dahao. It's just like Fuding white tea. But the only difference is this tea growing up in Tibet, Motuo, and produced in Motuo. That's the only difference. But this tea, if I don't tell you that, if I did, I never tell you. I don't tell you. It's made from Fuding Dahao. You will never, you will think that it tastes different because it's made from different tea cultivar. But this is a great example why Chinese tea. I cannot. Why I not because I'm Chinese, so I have confidence. Why Chinese tea's quality is great? Why? Because the environment. First of all, the environment. Secondly, the craftsmanship. Mm. Now, please look at this tea soup. The color, mm, light golden color, light golden color. Please look at. If you have any, mm, this tea is very gentle, um, very gentle flowery fragrance. This tea is characterized by its uh, unique white flowery fragrance, white flowery fragrance that you uh, this tea uh, not only for this tea for all teas from Motuo. In our tea shop, we're selling four different black teas from Motuo, Tibet. One white tea, four black teas, and one green tea. But that green tea is sold out now. I highly recommend to you. Now let me try it. And it has been a while, a few months I haven't tried it. The tea color is, yeah, the color is very beautiful. Let me try this. Also take out and drink white tea. It takes very tender and gentle, and besides very smooth, just like drinking spring water. And more to this place. If you're interested in this place, you can go to check our item link, this tea link. More to this place. What is this place? In fact, this place you can move to this place. And, if you're familiar with Tibetan geography, this place is very located just nearby. This place just surrounded by Yaluzangjiang. Yaluzangjiang. The tea trees just growing up. The Tibet, Tibet in general, let's say the most length of Tibet uh, is above 3,000 meters. I've been to Mordor, didn't notice. Mordor, um, yes, tea is not Mordor. When did you go to Mordor? When did you go to Malta? In general, this place, I think because it's very close to borders, it's forbidden for any foreigners to enter into. I think it's forbidden. When did you go there? Malta, this place is very special because within one day you can you can go through four seasons. The uh, difference, the range of the altitude is very large. Uh, in the morning, because when you want to go into Motor, you're gonna cross like a channel. That's how we call it. You go to a cross a very high place over 4,000 meters, and you can see the glacier and snow mountain nature. And at afternoon, you you go down, and you can see in the bottom of more tour. You even can see the banana trees, and the weather becomes warmer and warmer because due to the large altitude difference. Our tea is from our tea is from the altitude above 1,500 meters, surrounded by Yaluzhangjiang. So you know that the water we are using for pouring the water is indeed from uh, melting Himalaya, melting Himalaya. Mm. It's very, it's a very lovely place. It's a very lovely place, and I highly recommend you to check if you are interested in more information. Because when you drink a tea, special tea like this from a special place, the background is very important. Now let me, wow. After drinking, there's a gentle white, sweet aftertaste. Mm. If you're interested in anything we're showing up, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now I continue our second infusion. Smells very after drinking this. Now we continue our second infusion. This tea is very resistant, can be brewed over 10, 12 infusions. Uh, This is our second infusion. Our second infusion. Please look at the golden soup. Beautiful. Mm. This is characterized by uh, it's characterized with a very pleasant white flowery fragrance and a tender aroma. Uh, mm, this tea, this tea has no because it's made from Fuding Da have the same cultivar like Fuding White tea. But there's when you drink this tea, there's no too much commons. There's not too much common features compared with the Fuding White tea. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Mm. And besides this tea also processes a uh, the very smells like a fresh fruity aroma, it's very lovely. This tea very worthy to have a try. Very worthy to have a try. Right, and it tastes so tender, smooth. That's a sign. That's a proof of the premium Chinese tea. When you drink it, especially especially when you have sore throat, you will feel that you feel like your throat has been touched by silk. A good tea and this tea highly recommend to you. This tea. It was nice. That's nice to meet you too, my two friends. Goodbye. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Yes, this year was made in last year. Yes, a new, it's new one. This year, highly recommend to you. This year, you will never regret to try. And besides, more to this place. Basically, this place is not. This place is preserved for biodiversity. Preserved. So basically, this place. Uh, let's say the tea just very very. This tea basically more to this place is not used for any agriculture purpose because this tea just like what I explained, this place preserves very rich biodiversity and besides over 3,000 different. I think there's something wrong with the song. I cannot hear. Can you hear me again? Hmm. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, now you should. Mm, you can hear now. The fragrance is very gentle. Oh, by the way, Luis, you asked me the tea sample. I think that's a Tibet green tea. That's a Tibet green tea. But that tea, it's already sold out. It's sold out. Mm, this year, the price of Tibetan green tea is so high. I don't plan to sell. I don't plan to sell this year. Mm. The fragrance. This tea has a very delicious fruity aroma. It's very light, very gentle. That you will not find from other tea. It's our third infusion. It's our third infusion. Hmm. Mm. So, funny questions? Wow, look at the color. I see the tea price. No, for other teas are more stable, but more tour for more tour tea is different because basically um, this place basically it's not uh, let's say it's not basically it's not rely on agriculture industry. So the output, the production of tea is very limited. Some years could be like this year. The green tea because green tea we only drink the green tea uh, because green tea would only drink green tea of the year of the new year, unlike white tea or other teas. Other teas like white tea, you don't have white tea. The more it ages, the better it becomes. For but like black tea or oolong tea, can the best drinking time can be 3 or 4, 5 years. But for green tea, it's different. Green tea is different. If I'm interesting, if you're interested in anything Russian or ice cream, hello, Gagarin, hello. Mm. This is white. Yeah, this is white. This is white. This is so white. Just look at the softer lips. Wait, mm. Hello, hello. Welcome. Now continue our first infusion. For such tea, a tea with such quality, I don't worry which way you're gonna brew. You this tea doesn't demand any brewing skill. Just hot water, that's enough. Is it the same white tea I have? Like the tea. For white tea, we only have one. We only have one Tibet white tea. Probably, yeah. That's the white tea. Probably, yeah. I think so because we so far, yeah. For Tibet white tea, only one. For black teas, we have four. We have four. Mm, We have, uh, yes. Yeah, that tea, that this tea. Yes. If you already try, you know, you must know the quality. And I didn't boast this tea. I just tell you the truth. Okay? I just tell you the truth. How good it is, you can. This tea, if you never try any white tea, this tea I highly recommend to you. Highly recommend to you. I'm drinking this lingering grass, uh, uh, herbal fragrance, fresh herbal fragrance, one of the best white dye. Yeah, this is really great. Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, this tea I personally highly recommend to you. This tea, uh, from many aspects. And besides, this tea features is characterized by a very special notes and the flavor that the environment. Why? Because the environment shaped this tea, and you can see that this tea is mm, very smooth, very tender. Because now I still have a sore throat. I haven't fully recovered yet. But when you even you know when you even when you drink it, you really feel that your throat is moistened, touched by silk. Tibet teas are always limited, always limited. Very gentle, very gentle. This tea is very gentle, very subtle, very gentle. Like drinking the melting spring, melting snow water from Himalaya. That's the fact as well, because this the teachers do uh, they uh, they do drink the tea. Then we because um, the Himalaya is a little bit far, and the water, the Yaluzzangjiang, if, if you are not familiar with the geography, you can go to see. It's not the water in this place. The water people they use they are from melting melting mountain. That's and besides a place far away from pollution, industrial pollution, so you can see basically the raw material quality. See the quality after drinking. There's a light lingering sweet after taste. Very special. This is yeah. This is highly resistant. Can be and then this is our can be infused over 10, 12 infusions. It can last all year. You can drink from morning to afternoon. This is the guy one. Wow. This guy one. Personally, I love it. Very comforting to hold it. If you're worried any hot issue, you're beginner. This he especially when you drink alone because the room is more 190 to 100 ml. One, yeah. 90 to 100 ml. This is the very a remark. This tea is very has a very remarkable notes that you can remember. Even for me, after trying so many in our job, after trying so many different wine teas, all kinds of, but this tea I always remember is why, because the identity of this tea are so so unique. The notes are so unique profile. Aroma and the taste profile are so unique. Now we continue our the now. Please look at please look at this golden wow, look at this golden color. This is organic wine tea from Holy Land, Tibet. For the moment, we are bringing a very high class organic Chinese wine tea from Chinese white peony white tea from Mo toward Tibet, Tibet region. This tea is characterized by its unique, wide, flowery, and a tender notes, plus uh, fruity-like flavor. Very very special, very special. This tea, organic, white, highly recommend to you. If interesting, you can go to check the link in our bio showing on the bottom of the screen. I'll come back in I'll come back in a few seconds. This is our new arrival Gaiwan. It's not pure white. This white, it's like it's like how we describe is um white khaki with a little bit khaki. It's not pure white. Hand painted with Chinese calligraphy. Very elegant. Small volume, 90 to 90 to 100 ml. This guy one personally I use very often. Very elegant. If you are a beginner, you are searching a guy one, very functional, a good price. This one highly recommend. And inside and outside fully glazed. So it's very clean. It's very easy to clean it. It's very easy. The I don't know. Did you see the video? I'm mention. This is our new arrival. Yao Zhou Yao. When we Yao Zhou Yao. Hello, 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 sister. Sister, hello. Long time no see. This is our new arrival, Yao Zhou Yao. This Yao Zhou Yao. Did you see how our artisans they make? This look at it, please look at the details. It's a fully handmade, hand carved with knife. It's a very classical Chinese celadon. This celadon we call Yao Zhou Yao, from Shanxi province, north of China. Um, please look inside the center of its deer. Deer in Chinese culture signifies fortune, social class, actual, luck, actual. Hand caved with the peony. Yeah, long time I say I think you're a bit of. Uh, mm. And you mean the worm is the worm of my voice is too low? Because recently I catch a cold, so I cannot speak loud. If you think the voice too low, please increase from your part. Thank you. This one personally I like very much. Celadon. Celadon porcelain signifies. I call it as a timeless beauty. Do you know why? Because Yao Zhou Yao. Yao Zhou Yao reaches the let's say the peak during Chinese Tang and Song dynasty about um, 1,300 years ago. Yao Zhou Yao, this porcelain already reaches the peak, reaches, and Yao Zhou Yao also signifies Chinese classical Song Tang dynasty and Song dynasty aesthetics on porcelain. That's why I call it as a timeless. You can see it looks very different from Jingdezhen porcelain, right? Yeah, in fact, Jingdezhen porcelain presents Yuan, Yuan, Ming, Qing, Yao Zhou Yao. This is Yao Zhou Yao. Yao Zhou Yao compared with Yao Zhou Yao is not so uh, that's during Tang and the Qing dynasty, Tang and Song dynasty, for a few centuries, Yao Zhou Yao, about 1,300 years ago. This Yao Zhou Yao, this queen already reaches the peak. But however, with the time passing, it fade away. It fade away. You can see the wow. This unit is a very let's say um, Tang and Song aesthetics. Mm. Inside there is a it looks very royal. Uh, Peony flower. This one, this little, you can use it as a tea tray or home decoration. It's very beautiful. You can match with any kinds of teapot. Hand carved. It's really the color. We call this green glaze as olive green. Olive green. It's really lovely. This is a tea tray. Besides, also have a teacup, hand carved with knife. If you're interested in how we make it, you can go to check the link. You can go to our check our account on our feed. I indeed shared a few days ago how it is made. Please look at poor teacup. It's really lovely. It's a timeless. That's a timeless beauty, very high class, handcrafted, hand carved. In the inner patterns, 100% hand carved by our artisan. This is peony flower and the lotus. A very classical Chinese Tang in the Song dynasty. Uh, Signifies timeless. It's a beauty about it's a beauty. Let's say this porcelain signifies our classical Chinese Tang and Song dynasty about 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago. Always when I watch you, I want to buy. That's thank you. Because our those they are not those little teaways, teacups. They are not only teaway. They possess functions, but also a sense of art, like this one. This one personally like very much, especially when you pour some tea inside, like the tea we're drinking today. You see the color? Mm. Can you see the color? Wow, looks very royal. Ha, ha, very beautiful. Uh, Nobody can refuse beauty. It's a timeless beauty. They don't have a mark. They don't have a mark like the luxury brand, but they are the brand itself. They are the luxury itself. A beauty can last over 1,000 years. Can you imagine 1,000 years? It's really beautiful. Also, this one for the teacups. I don't. We still have other pattern and colors. This is Lotus Royal. It's very royal. Tang and Song. Look at this lotus. 100% hand made by artisan. Hand carved. I like texture of the tea. Look at the lines of the flower of the lotus. See, the flower. Lotus. This is lotus flower. For the Yao Zhou Yao. It's Yao Zhou Yao. You see that Chinese, the porcelain is always carries the Chinese aesthetics. Uh, but we for Chinese artists we never paint any random color, any random flowers, any random flowers. Uh, but the some we some for what kind of flowers you often see lotus. Chinese like the most lotus, peony. This is peony. This one is peony. This one's peony. Peony, lotus, chrysanthemum, a peach blossom, 梅花, mayflower. Would be nice to have a cup of baijiu. If you want to drink for Chinese liquor, yeah, this one, the pattern, this one or smaller, a smaller cup. The pattern the cup is yeah. That's the time we call it as a timeless beauty because those pattern that we don't it's not a contemporary now we just invented this pat those pieces uh, imitate the antique piece uh, dug out from dug out dug out in imitating antique pieces collected in museum. That's why we call it as I call it as a timeless beauty. Timeless beauty. The beauty lasts over 1,000 years. 1,000 years. That's really beautiful. His piece of art and his yes. In our every time when I introduce person, it's like to present Chinese history because history Chinese porcelain it's Chinese porcelain carries carries the Chinese aesthetics and the Chinese aesthetics is shaped by the history. You can see the mm, we call it Yao Zhou Yao. You can see the colors, the glaze look at different. This one, green, olive green, and this one we call it sky green, sky green. And this is moonlight glaze, moonlight glaze. Yao Zhou Yao. It looks like we cover oil on it. Look at this glaze. That's a that's a pleasure. That's a pleasure for our eyes when you look at some beautiful thing, naturally beautiful. It's not. It's not. It's not. It doesn't have a mark. Luxury. It's not. It doesn't have a luxury brand mark, but it's luxury self vibe. It carries Chinese classical aesthetics. Inside there's a little pattern. Uh, very love. I don't know. Can you recognize it? In, fish turning into dragon. It's very classical patterns. This glaze we call it moonlight. Very moonlight white glaze. for this tea tree to oh, um, that one is not in this room, so I oh this tea. This is Celadon as well, but this Celadon is from we call it as 月瑶，月 this one often uh, it's a incense holder. You can use it will come with a sticker. It will come with a holder. You can use a stick incense as well. Imitating antique style. Imitating. When you burn incense, the smoke, the beautiful smoke will come out from this filter. This 茶盏. This is a song. Sorry, this is 定窑, 定词. It's not this white. From the screen, do you know? From the screen, you may, I don't know. Can you see the uh, glaze? The beauty of the glaze. 定窑, is recognized one of top five porcelain during Chinese Song Dynasty about 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago, Song Dynasty. What's the feature of the this 定窑? It's white, but not white. The white with a bit yellowish. Yellowish. Are you feeling it? Today I still I don't know why this time. This time today I feel the sore throat again. Thank you for your asking. And inside there's a hand carved flower. Do you know there's a problem of why it's slightly yellowish? Because it's this is a character of Dings. About 1,000 years ago, Dings is made for emperor. We emperor and the royal family. In Chinese called Guanyao, national person, uh, about 1,000 years ago. But the problem of things is you got to look at appreciate by your fresh eyes. A person I like very much. I like very much. Uh, this is imitating antique piece 茶盏. This set includes a teacup, uh, flower shape, flower shape, elegant flower shape, and a tea saucer. It's a low key beauty. A timeless beauty as well. For Ding Yao, for Ding Zi, Ding porcelain, um, from the screen, because now I'm watching our live stream at the same time. From the screen, from the camera, it's very hard to share the beauty because for Ding Zi, Ding Yao person, it's the character is about the trait is about the glaze. It's not that white. It's not that white. It's a white with elegant yellows. Especially when you drink some the tea with a dark color, a reddish with the tea with the colors, tea with the colors. Very elegant. The shape. If you're interested in anything we're showing live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This one I love it every day. Besides, in China it's called Cha Zhai. I know how China is. How China is a very rich history with different kinds of ceramic. Yeah. And ceramic carries it's carries carries the aesthetic. From the our Chinese personally, you can see a country's aesthetic. That's the direct way. And 早入 it Song. About we have during Song Dynasty there are five top porcelain. Ru, Guan, Ge, Ding. Ding. This is a Ding Yao. Ru, Guan, Ge, Ding Jun. This is Ru, the top of the top. We call it as uh, we call it as blue blues like the color we describe is that it has a pointy way. We describe as uh, blue sky after raining, a blue sky after raining. The glaze we describe as sky after raining. It's not blue, blue with a little bit gray. It's a cha as well, and then, oh, I love it, love the color. And I'm gonna show you very interesting. The color is very elegant. I show you something very interesting because this clean can make music. Uh, can you imagine? I just play this music for you from clean, from this 汝窑 in Chinese 为汝窑汝person. For this 汝窑, we have you have a very shape, flower shape, 梅花 shape, and high feet. I will play this video. Wait a second. Did you see the video? No. The video. Second, the one with Kevin in the play. No, 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 no. It's not this one. Second, there's a connection. I just shared it. Eh? Can you, there's a there's a problem here. Sky blue celadon, right? Looks beautiful. Renting and it's not celadon, it's jus. Celadon is referring to green glaze. This one is jus. Jus porcelain, uh, which is the pink, the pink. About 1,000 years ago during Chinese Song dynasty, and you know that in Ru porcelain nowadays is always regarded as the one of the most let's say the priceless pieces because Ru porcelain around the world, if I'm not wrong, in total only 68 pieces existing. Yeah. If you're interested in more the historical cultural background, you can go to check out our item link. I can hear and this. Yeah, you can see that the. Do you know that why it can make music? Do you know? Because when you open the clean door, the porcelain, porcelain, they will naturally form uh, the minor crackles. From the screen, probably you cannot see well. The from this screen you cannot see very well. Not every piece you can see very clear crackles. That's the we call it as imperfection beauty. It's the feature. It's not when you receive a Ru porcelain. Don't get surprised about the minor crackles. That's the feature, the identity of Ru porcelain. Sky after raining. Sky after raining. This is a way. Yes, I notice you're right. This one does have gurgles from what I see from the camera. From the camera you cannot see, but when you receive it, you can with your fresh eyes you can see it. After a long time using uh, but here there's a maintenance guide because 汝窑 most of the 99% you the pieces you receive 99% of a possibility when you receive there's some minor crackles. So when you drink because the tea will stand will come into, it's like a little gap, the tea will come into will stand those minor crackles. So when you drink it uh, like this tea, like this ruyao, I recommend you can 1 cup serve for one tea, like this cup if you drink for green tea, only for green tea, because with green tea you can, with the time passing, with the using uh, with your using the we call it as golden lines will become more and more distinctive. The beauty will continue. The beauty will continue. If you want to see what look like after using, go to check our link. Okay, go to check our link, and I also attach a photo to show you. The tea will stand and make it stand out. Yes, yeah, make it special, unique piece for you. So when you use it, when you use Jingdezhen porcelain, that's not a problem. Because Jingdezhen in general, uh, for Jingdezhen porcelain, it's Jingdezhen porcelain. It's even you leave 2 3 days tea inside, it doesn't make it's still very easy to clean. But with the minor crackles on Yao, in this case, when you drink this tea, like I'm drinking this tea now, after drinking it, after your tea ceremony, just I recommend to wash it immediately. There's a this video there's a very lovely video about the natural the forming of crackles of Ruyao. I will share in our feed. I will share in our feed. If you are o- you watch our live stream from YouTube. By chance, if you're Instagram, you can switch to our Instagram channel, or otherwise, I can share in our YouTube channel as well. This is 入窑. Sky, we call it as this place as sky after raining. Sky after raining. It's a famous it's a popular song. Uh, um, next time, next live stream, I prepare for you. 周瑶 this one is 乳 person 乳 Yes, I watched a video about what you mentioned relative. There's Jenna from US who talk about uh, his name is Jesse. 汝窑 is from it's porcelain is let's say has won national geographical protection from this Rural is from Pingdingshan, Henan province. Henan province. It's like our Chinese tea, like West Lake Longjing has won the national geographical protection means how we define fake or authentic. Uh, how it is because from where this person from this is the meaning of the value of geographical protection. It has a stand up commenting who live in China against Mandarin print. uh, 汝窑 If are interesting, you can go to check our tea shop link. And besides, 汝窑, yeah, 汝 personally not 汝窑. Um, for 汝窑, for 汝 porcelain 汝窑, there are a few different. This is 天青. We call it sky. Uh, Sky green, sky green 天青. Also have a moonlight white glaze. Mm. For probably in our Sunday live stream or Sunday live stream. It's a chajan. Flower shape, the color, and you can see that that's a that's mm, is even for the glaze. For the glaze, can you see that it looks slightly different as well. 天青乳羊啊，哎呀，起来是为天青 sky green sky green. Very elegant, very refreshing to use. I would, yes, I would read about it now. Yeah, in our item link, there's details of the cultural history background about. Because for those, uh, most of you probably already heard uh, Lai Jingdezhen, the most famous person in China, like 汝窑 or Ding Zi. They're less popular, they're less famous, um, but anyway, they are very worthy to being seen by people, especially Yao Zhou Yao. Now I have to order. Thank you. Especially for Yao Zhou Yao, because Yao Zhou Yao, honestly, it's a fading craftsmanship. Uh, and for Yao Zhou Yao, in our tea shop, I will tomorrow I will continue to update the items. For Yao Zhou Yao, Yao Zhou Yao, is very worth it to collect. It's like a fading craftsmanship, and I can guarantee that with my years of his experience in person, Yao Zhou is very worthy, very worthy. Personally, it suits very well my taste. Personally, I like it very much, and besides with this color, it fits with white. Today I'm using this color, white, and any kinds of teapot, uh, Nising clay, 紫砂. It fits very well. So lovely, right? I just they are looks one looks beautiful from. Thank you. Well, you fix it for a tea tree. A Celadon, this is Yao Zhou Yao from Shanxi province. Yeah. It fits all colors. It's about diameter about four, 14, 14 centimeters. 14 centimeters with a gaiwan, white gaiwan. Very, very classical. Very classical. And for those pieces, I select one by one. I select my one by one. 耀州窑, you know, Yaozhou is very worthy to promote it, the market, but mm, It's a craftsmanship. It's a fading craftsmanship. I personally like it very much. That for the Yao Zhou Yao, for Yao Zhou Yao, for the price, uh, because I really personally like very much. I really want to promote, so the price I especially lower lowered the price of Yao Zhou compared with other porcelain in our tea shop. You see, that's my purpose. I really want to. I don't want to see this craftsmanship Yao Zhou Yao fade away, and because uh, from any aspects, a person already a person Yao Zhou Yao reaches the peak about 1,300 years ago. It's a timeless beauty. Why it's fading? Because no, uh, because it's because because nobody. It's very simple. Uh, Few people buy. The artisans they don't make enough money. We uh, less buying, so less money, less production, and it fade away. Just that's this is how economics work. Personally, I really personally I love Jing De Zhen. I appreciate all kinds of Chinese person, but Yao Zhou Yao still remains a very special position in my heart. Because the person I like uh, those hand-carved pattern signifies very well Chinese Tang Song dynasty, Tang Song dynasty aesthetics. It looks very different. Understand. So, funny questions? This is our organic Tibet Moor organic Moor black tea. What kind of tea is in the guy one? This guy one, this tea is a white tea, white tea from Moor Tibet, Moor Tibet. Thank you for teaching. Uh, it's more like our tea live stream. It's more like a sharing. I would love to share more Chinese tea knowledge, uh, Chinese porcelain culture. It's a free exchange, culture exchange. Let's say chance for both of us, me and between I and between us. And then recently I prepared a question and answer videos for Chinese tea. And personally, if I have any topic you would like to discuss, you can send me a message to tell me which topic you are interested. What kind of questions you want me to answer in the video? Uh, you can see the color, sky. I love to learn Chinese culture. Very rich, serene, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sister. Thank you. Guys, so any questions? Otherwise, I will see you again in our next Sunday live stream. Sunday live stream. Okay, guys. Please take care and love to see you again. See you again in our next Sunday live stream. Okay, take care and see you next time. I wish you a great day, and a great night. Bye bye, bye bye. Thank you, renting. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Luis. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.